So, hello, adoring fans, and by adoring fans, I mean my family, of course, and whatever other people that I have added to this account. Today is January 26th. It is a Wednesday, and I'm currently in the throes of finals for school, and it's very tasking and annoying, and I'm now filled with regret that I took 5 classes because it's really hard to juggle all the assignments I have. And I look awful as usual, but you're my family, so it doesn't matter. And I'm eating one of the tastiest candies that the world has ever known. It's called Haichu. Can you see that? Well, you can't see all of it, but maybe I can reconstruct here and do some reconstructive surgery on the candy box. Haichu. See that? Haichu. It's the most delicious candy in all the world. It's great. I love it. So yeah, finals. I have I'm sorry, this is really gross. I'm taking 5 classes, but a lot of work has been a lot of extra unnecessary work has been placed upon my shoulders. For example, within the week and a half that is finals week, for my Japanese class, they gave us like a report, as well as 2 different days on which we're going to be tested, which is the final exam, and then that's only just after finishing a presentation at the same time, which we were, doing, reading for the next chapter and studying for quizzes and stuff. So just for Japanese class, I had like 4 things that I had to do within that week and a half, and then everything else was more reasonable. I have an essay for 2 of my classes, a test, whatnot. So it's overwhelming, but I'm going to try to survive somehow. Let's see, but on the bright side, I made my first Japanese friend who can't speak any English whatsoever, which means, of course, that we only speak Japanese. And it's hard, and granted, whatever I'm saying in Japanese is not the most eloquent thing in the world, but, I'm proud enough that I have a friend who doesn't speak any English whatsoever. It makes me feel good. So, but anyway, after finals season, I have a 2.5-month vacation, and I had the option of coming home, but ultimately I decided not to because, well, the idea of, like, a 12-hour plane ride each way seemed really, really tedious. And also, it's an extra expense, and during that time I could be here exploring, making some day trips, going around Tokyo, whatnot, having illegal amounts of fun and whatnot, as I normally do, but to an extreme, because now I'll have tons of free time to do it all. But actually, what my real plans are, I'm going to eat the rest of my haichu. Let's see here. I'm going to play my first video game in Japanese on my new PSP I bought not so long ago. It's a special Monster Hunter version PSP. Pretty cool, huh? Very, very cool. I had to pay extra, of course, but so it goes. And here is the box cover. There's a nice glare covering. There we go. It's pretty cool. But it also kind of seems like a bit of an insurmountable task because since I bought that game in Japan, it's all in Japanese. So that means there's going to be a lot of symbols that I don't know that I have to look up, and lots of translating and lots of memorization and learning. It's like a class when I'm not in class, and that's a very scary thought. But speaking of symbols, so this friend that I made who doesn't speak any English whatsoever, his name is Daizo, and I'll write it down because I have a great pun coming up that I think will amuse you all. Actually, I'm not sure how you spell his name. I think this is it. Daizo. And so for a Japanese name, you have multiple combinations of ways you can write that name in Japanese. There's different symbols because a lot of the symbols are the same sound. So there's a lot of variation you can get. It's like having a million different spellings of the same name, but those spellings have meanings. That was a really poor explanation. Anyway, getting to my great pun. So the kanji for his name, well, actually the kanji that I made up for his name. I am currently scribbling down as we speak, so please wait patiently. So here we go. I'm going to make little annotations at the bottom. Okay. So here we go. So the great thing, the great wonderful joke here is, you know, this character, ooh, wait, wrong finger. This character here, Dai, so that's the first half of his name, and then this character here is Zol. But the great joke is that this character means big, and then this character means elephant. So quite possibly the kanji for his name could be Daizo, or big elephant. Of course, I have not neglected indicating that to him, although I kind of wonder if, like, when he was a kid, if kids made fun of him like that, you know, calling him, like, fat elephant or something. I don't know. I feel like that's the first thing I would do if I was a child in his class. I would take that opportunity to harass him. But I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it never occurred to them, I don't know. And then I'm kind of embarrassed because I'm, like, breaking out over here rather. It's horrible. It's horrible. I'm sorry you had to be subjected to this. I always, whenever I have the time to do these videos, I always look awful. Okay, that's it. So, have a great day, everyone.